While cleaning, I kind of half turned and momentarily looked into the mirror and see the lady's deceased husband standing next to the bed and looking down at it. What the heck? He then looked up at me through the mirror so quickly, I turned to look at their bed and he was, we're back with another one. We're back with another one. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you guys didn't already know, act like you know, because it's DadaZoe. So let's hop right into this video. So today I want to continue my series on true Reddit scary stories, and this is going to be part 10. Can we please clap it up for the consistency? Okay, clap it up for your girl. Because if it wasn't a video I dropped a short, okay? And if it wasn't on YouTube, it was on TikTok. Your girl has been consistent nonetheless. So yeah, anyways, without further ado, let's just hop right in. I was driving at night on an unfamiliar forested road during a thick fog of 30 kilometers out of Vancouver, Canada. Okay, we're international with this story. Okay. Suddenly, we were going through an old-timey town with 10 sign advertisements for 1920s type products, Chesterfield cigs, etc., with similar era buildings. So you went back in the past? I almost said Back to the Future because that's that movie. Okay, whatever. Then we drove under a sign saying, "You are now leaving the United States." Seeing I didn't think we had entered the States, it was quite unsettling. It was a movie set. Okay, this one was more funny than it was like creepy. I can see how it was creepy for them, but I thought the unsettling part was gonna be the fact that they drove into the United States, because it could be a total nightmare living here, I swear, especially with the state of the world right now, if you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I thought that was gonna be the unsettling part, which made me laugh a little bit more, but it was a movie set. Classic. I wonder what movie they were filming though. Well, obviously in the 1920s kind of vibe, but what's the name of the movie? Next story. This isn't a spooky story, but I was why are you submitting it? Why is it on Reddit? Okay, I'm gonna read it anyway. This isn't a spooky story, but I was sure was spooked when it happened. My mom used to clean the house of an elderly couple. They didn't have any kids, so their house was empty aside from them. The husband ended up dying of lung cancer. Ooh, and about a week after the service, we were at their house cleaning. Wow, that's so sad. I was in their bedroom and my mom was in their restroom. I had my back turned to the bed, and then off to my left was a mirror that they had that was facing the bed. Okay. While cleaning, I kind of half turned and momentarily looked into the mirror and see the lady's deceased husband standing next to the bed and looking down at it. What the heck? He then looked up at me through the mirror so quickly, I turned to look at their bed and he was gone. It really freaked me out at the time, and I quickly joined my mom in the restroom. That is super spooky. Why would you preface it by saying this isn't super spooky? That's terrifying. Nobody wants to be, you know, chilling at work with your mom and all of a sudden you seeing the ghost of somebody that passed in the house. Like, that's creepy. Very, very creepy. Next story, I think this is the third one. Grandpa was in the police and tragically expired in my arms when he fell from the stairs. That's heartbreaking. He was very proud that I had joined the government services as well, and the quote, "behave like an officer," was something like an inside joke between the two of us. Okay, sure. A few years later, I'm in my car and it's freezing outside. There was a police check and I saw the cop who was inspecting the cars wasn't wearing any jacket. Okay, immediately made me think of Grandpa with all the cops around in their uniforms and all. Aw. My turn comes and I roll down my window and gently remind the officer to put on his jacket. He looks in my eyes and smiles and says, "Now that's spoken like an officer," and tells me to go. Okay. Sorry. He said it in exactly his voice, his style. It had been years since I resigned from the services, and there was no way this cop could have guessed I had been an officer. Okay, so you think that that was your grandpa reincarnated, kind of checking up on you or sending, you know, somebody with good vibes to remind you that he's still around watching you and protecting you. This sounds like a sweet story rather than spooky. But yeah, all right, I'm gonna do one more, last story. Let's see if this one gets us trembling a little bit, shaking in our boots. I had a reoccurring scary dream. In it, I was at my grandparents' farmhouse, which is over 200 years old. I was dressed in a Victorian clothing in the fields and walking down a strange path, but it looked and felt like I had been there many times. I walked through the woods and eventually came to a cabin. You trekking. It felt eerie, like a presence of death. I opened the door and there was death all around me. Ooh, cries of children filled the air. I had this dream for months. I eventually ended up visiting my grandparents on spring break or something and decided to follow my dream's path. Why on earth are you doing that? You chop it up, you pray about it, and you rebuke it, and you push on. But you don't. All right, Christopher Columbus, going off to discover something. Damn, but not really discovering nothing because it was already discovered. No, that's the real tea. Okay, anyways, let's stop that. I ended up at the cabin, and it looked exactly like my dream. I was terrified. I called my friend to try to shake my fear and cautiously open the door. If they were a good friend, they would have told you to turn around. Because you don't even know if that's your grandparents' cabin. You're just waltzing up onto somebody else's property. That's not cute. I was terrified. I called my friend to try to shake my fear and cautiously open the door. There was a burned car seat and burned children toys scattered all around the ground. I felt an awful sense of dread and backed up slowly while trying to catch my breath. I since tried to look up missing children in the area and have found nothing. I have no idea what it all means, but as soon as I found the cabin, the dreams stopped. That is actually pretty terrifying. That's actually really weird that your dream brought you to this space, brought you to a place that potentially is haunted by these children or from something that really went horribly wrong there. So yeah, that was actually a little spooky. I like that last one. Yeah, I think honestly the first story was my favorite because honestly, again, I thought that the joke or the punchline was the fact that they thought they were driving into the States, and that was the unsettling part. But yeah, anyways, let me know what you guys thought about this video down below. Let me know which story was your favorite, and yeah, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.